Alright guys, Rogue Nation up in Melbourne today. Got James Madison Audits, Soul Yacker here with me today. Postal facility, it looks like, right here off of Apollo Drive. First we're going to step on over to the police department. It's always best to just turn around and just ignore them.
What are you guys doing? Excuse me. Can you talk? Can you say something? Do you have any weapons on you or anything like that? You don't mind showing your hands, that just makes me nervous. Who are you? Are you a police officer here? I'm just walking around. Are you a police officer? Okay, if your policy dictates that you identify yourself. I just want to know why you're videotaping our police cars in our personal vehicles. I wasn't actually, but yeah, I saw you guys pointing this way, so. So do you have a name, sir? I just want to ask you that. If you're accredited, I don't want to file a complaint about not identifying yourself. What's your name, sir? I don't have any obligation to give you a name. What's your name, sir? My name.
We gotta find.
I'm gonna grab a complaint form inside.
That's fine. I need to know what you're doing in the area.
You're basing that under the wiretapping statute? Is that what you're saying, the felony?
Yeah, you can't get my point. You can videotape me all you want. You just can't.
That's the money you probably check out.
That's okay. I'm just telling you. I just need to know what you're doing on the premises. That's all. You guys can film all you want to. I just want to make sure I'm covering all of our bases here. Thank you.
What's going on, guys? You guys doing like a documentary or something? Or? You guys are doing like a documentary or something? Or?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions?
What's going on here? You guys having a meeting or something?
I don't have a problem with the videotape. The only problem that I have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 armed people around us.
No public access, guns,
I mean, they can do whatever they want to do here.
Right.
I just want to make sure that they're not violating any statutes. Keep that covered.
Right.
I don't know what they're doing. I'm sure they got an agenda. What's 30 again?
I don't know. Calling somebody out.
Audio. I'm just saying you can't. Actually, you guys have a nice day.
You're
Stay
totally
out
wrong,
of restricted areas.
You're totally wrong, Sergeant, on that.
Okay.
Hey, can I have all your names, please?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm Sergeant Lindsley. This is Officer Legate. And we're done. Have a nice day.
You're a corporal? Or no, that's corporal. That's your ranking officer.
Training.
I'm Officer Crenshaw.
You know the Smith v. Cumming station or the court case?
I don't know what that is. I don't have a statute.
Well, you're talking about the wiretapping statute? That's not applicable again. But just give me a second as a training officer, FTO. Just look up Smith v. Cumming so you have that. Just like I said, he threatened me with arrest. I just want to be a training officer.
Any of you guys under internal affairs investigation? Any complaints on you? Violating
Go on the
rights?
records and ask about public access.
No, I don't have any investigation.
That's good. That's good.
All right, just make sure they're not doing it. Other than that, we'll have whatever they want to do.
Thank you, Sergeant, for permission to come see my building we pay for. Thank you.
Here to please. So what union are you with? What group are you with?
I'm Captain Awesome.
I like your shirt.
Thank you. We're government accountability.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, sir. Gotta watch the watchers. It's gonna add new insight to the situation.
You got people that are denying and videotaping personal vehicle. I have to go to get our ire out.
That's what you're doing. If you guys don't want to cooperate, that's fine. I got no problem with it.
Absolutely. My agenda is to make sure you guys ain't violating civil rights. That's my agenda.
Standing in the parking lot.
Your guys'
Now we're gonna do that.
your guys' reaction to me exercising my First Amendment right.
Are you still allowed to do it?
It's gone both ways.
Is there any issue with you doing it?
Not right this second, but
what's
trust
the
me,
problem?
there have been. Okay, so don't act like it hasn't
Police officers are
happened.
getting murdered every day, and then you're in here videotaping our personal vehicles.
How many?
Dude, you're wondering why we're out here?
How many are murdered
man,
every day? How many are murdered every
We
day?
have one
One?
on average every
Two?
15 hours.
Oh, so
One
one
every
every
15
2
hours.
days.
Yeah.
You know how many cab drivers get killed in America?
No, how many?
One every 24 hours.
I'm not a cab driver.
We're not a cab driver.
Right, they're a little bit more
If I was a
dangerous
cab
job,
driver, I'd be
right?
out here wondering what you were doing too.
I'm an
you see-
Uber driver.
Do you see where? But hold on.
I would be
Do you
concerned
see
about
where?
All right, gentlemen, anything else? Because we're out of here.
Just
now.
one more, Sarge. There's another case that just got settled for the state attorney's office. It's Madonna versus Fernandez. That's covered in ours area as well.
Have a nice day.
You don't like when I
Listen,
tell you case law?
It doesn't matter to me.
Will you look it
I'm
up
just
at least?
making sure that you guys aren't doing anything
No, we're
wrong.
not doing anything
You guys can do whatever you guys do. Have a nice day, guys.
But do you mind if you
Enjoy
look
your
up?
constitutional right to videotape. Go ahead.
You said it was a
Have a nice
felony to
day.
record
Have a
you.
nice day.
But you said it's a felony to record you. But if you look up Madonna versus Fernandez and then Smith v. Cummings, that one was just in 2018.
Enjoy yourself.
But
If
you
it
don't-
comes up, then we'll deal with it then. How's that sound?
I
Great.
want to deal with it.
There you go.
I mean, it's just easy.
Have a nice day, man. Just, hey,
See you later.
it's your constitutional right.
We're-
about like 90 you guys showed up.
When you start videotaping our personal own vehicles, in our parking lot, you're not right. We're gonna come
Listen,
up and
you
look.
guys are dismissed. You don't have to
It
hang
didn't say
out.
it was.
94303, guys, look it up.
940.
94303.
Smith v. Cummings, look it up.
So look it
Fernandez
up. I'm
versus
just telling you guys.
that
I'm not
there,
gonna
look it
argue
up.
semantics with you. I'm telling you.
This isn't
If
semantics,
you
this
come
is
and you
case
start
law.
videotaping personal vehicles, we're going to find out what you're doing. We're going to ask you, and if that's a violation or if that makes you upset, so it goes.
No, it's not.
That's just the way it is. Nobody's in handcuffs. Nobody's rights have been stifled. So guess what, gentlemen? We're going to talk to you. If you don't mind, you can walk away.
No, you
You can
can.
walk away too.
You can walk away too.
Hey, just real
nice
quick,
day.
like I was saying,
No,
if you,
we're not.
yeah, I know you cited the wiretapping statute. I know you're gonna leave, but you cited the wiretapping statute.
Listen, if it comes up on YouTube,
I know.
and
Look up
my
Madonna
voice is on
versus
it, we'll
Fernandez.
find out.
It was just
We'll find
settled.
out exactly.
And then Smith v. Cummings. That
Oh, would
doesn't
you-
apply to
would
law
you like to
enforcement
see
in
it?
official capacity they're doing.
I'll-
If you were with a
I'll
rape
post it
suspect,
later
it's
so you
okay.
guys can
Guys,
see
And
it.
if I see it, if my voice is on it, we'll deal
Guys,
with it then.
Okay.
let's take
Have
all
a
this.
nice day,
Let's
guys.
take
Have a
all
nice
this
day.
off of like, and just focus on the one, problem here. Do
What
you
problem?
see where? Do you see where? Even if it is legal for you to do so, do you see where we will come from? We have 3 guys outside of a police department randomly videotaping cars. We're gonna come out and talk to you. Okay, that's all we're doing.
Just like if somebody was
That's
doing
all we're
it to
doing.
you.
The same way if somebody walked up to your
Well,
house. and
one
they're just
person
outside
coming up to
videotaping
talk to me
cars.
would be totally reasonable. 5, 6, 7, 8
What you're
armed
doing-
gang members.
Listen, what you're doing, and you know it is, what you're doing is you're trying to provoke somebody to do something wrong. I get it.
So hold
You've got
on.
an agenda. I get it.
Let me clarify.
But what I'm trying to tell you
Me
is that I'm going to
exercising
protect
my
your
my
constitutional
rights is
and I'm going to
provoking.
protect the-
Is me exercising my rights trying to provoke you? Is that
If
what
you
you just
want
said?
to do that, that's fine. It's up to me if I'm going to choose to go that route or not.
Okay, so but me exercising them, just videotaping, that's provoking,
I'm telling you, you have an agenda.
and that's exercising my rights,
And you're
correct?
trying to provoke us to do something so you can get it on camera and claim and file a suit
So
against
don't-
By
so don't do
exercising my
something.
rights.
And we haven't.
I know.
And we haven't.
What? Just real quick, if you don't mind me, just what you're talking about, like recording the personal cameras there. I just did a story in an article on the tag cameras, tag readers. You probably have the LPRs here. No. Daytona Beach has 8 of them across International Speedway Boulevard. 3,600 tags per minute they can read. And what you can do with those afterwards, and I've been in the system, I work in that. You can actually create heat maps and track people, which you're saying like if I'm recording stuff, but you guys essentially are doing that.
Do you know the reason why they have
don't
tag
do it.
readers?
They're really good in
Do you know
beneficial.
why? But here's the thing. Do you
Yep.
know the reason why? The same way we're able to carry a gun open carry on our hip that other people can't do. We have a reason we do certain things.
Yes,
As
you got-
far as
That-
public
I
safety.
absolutely
It's
understand.
for
And it
public
doesn't-
safety. There's a reason behind it.
And
Your reasoning
I'm not gonna
behind
we don't
doing
have that
this
equipment.
Did you-
simply because
They're really
Right,
useful. I mean,
but
they are,
did
but
you
they
know
can
that
use
Hitler took away the guns for public
I
safety?
understand the concern.
And I have
Do
no
you
problem
understand what public safety can do?
not an ask for it. We're now risk where we don't have anything on
We
us.
have a right to be here. We don't know if you do or not. That's the thing. And we don't know if you do or not because we don't know what you're
Yeah,
doing.
we don't know what your intentions are.
Well,
That's all we
if-
came out here is to see what you guys
If
were
you were to
doing.
come up to me and go, hey, listen, man, we want to videotape you guys in the parking lot. Oh, okay. Well,
And-
you
and-
take your parking lot.
Any citizen has the right to be here on public property, though, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so why
Sure.
would you step
That's why
out?
you're not
I
here.
mean, if you see a human being out here, don't they have a right to be here?
Not if they're back here.
No one was back here.
Absolutely not.
No one was back here, though.
This is restricted. But you
Right.
guys are walking around and videotaping it. Gentlemen, I'm just telling you, if something like that were to happen in your personal home, I would go and I would investigate that to find out, to give you peace of mind. You don't have 40 pounds of equipment on you. You're not wearing one of these that stop bullets.
Right.
And I don't want to have somebody standing over in the woods with a rifle poking holes in me.
Right.
So when I got people that are doing exactly what you're doing, we call that recon in a tactical sense. You're trying to find out exactly where cars are parked and what the avenues of shooting is. Now, you say you're not doing it, I need to know.
Okay.
Because it's my life.
This
that's
is
on the line.
recon. So this
It's
is what
his
the
life
Army
that's on the
does when they go around the military
missing the
institute.
point.
No, you're missing the point. Recon is something that you would never see if it was actually occurring.
It happens
Let's
all the
be
time,
real.
man. It
Oh,
happens
come
all
on,
the
man.
time.
Let's be real. Who are
I
they
am
sending
being
out? The
real.
Cub Scouts to recon? You're not.
missing the
You're
point.
you're
I'm
not
just telling
sending
you.
out a Navy
If you're
SEAL to
gonna be
recon, and you're going to
videotaping
see
these
them?
cars,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
find
so,
out
sir.
why. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to find out that you guys are on the level.
All right.
We're
Well,
obviously not going to see eye to eye here, so...
we're on the level.
You film all you want to. I have no problem with that. You want to stand on the sidewalk and film us coming in and out? By all means do it. If you want to
Just
tour the
letting you
police
know.
department, call them agency, we'll get you set up.
I wanted to get all this on camera, so letting you know your rights have not been violated. All we did
absolutely,
was
not
stand
even
out and
close.
talk to you to figure out what
Not
you're
even
doing.
close. In
That's
fact,
it.
you
Absolutely.
became aggressive when we came up and started talking.
The only place that we felt it was
Yeah.
is when he said it's a felony to record his audio.
It is a felony.
It is.
It's not, it is
Against
not a
my
felony.
will.
It is
Absolutely.
not.
It
I
is.
promise you it is not. Smith be
Well,
coming.
then if it shows up on YouTube,
then
we'll
what?
figure it out.
We can figure it out.
How should I title it so that you'll find it on YouTube? Because I want to make sure you see it. What should I title the
Put it
video?
on YouTube.
Melbourne,
Find it.
Melbourne, Florida Police.
Go ahead. Okay.
All right, buddy. You'll see it tonight.
All right.
But yeah, like I said, those, but you know, like I said, those tag readers. Going back to that talk there, they're very valuable
Well,
tools.
that's a dead horse. That's because we don't have.
No, I'm just- we
It's
were-
like
we
me
had a
talking about
conversation.
us having cannons. We don't have cannons either.
You have, I know, but they're a really valuable tool. You can find people that that have suspended driver's license warrants.
They're really good.
All right, I'm done with these jokers. Although they came out like gangbusters, they held back. Didn't do anything inappropriate. Starting to twist the drizzle a little bit. I'm gonna check out the inside here.
Insurance company information.
No,
Do you need
thanks so.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
All right, guys, Melbourne Police Department, Melbourne, Florida.
I'm just waiting for LT to come in here or something like that.
Oh, it's a little rainy out there.
Morning.
Go ahead, man.
Good, boy.
Thanks.
All right, so I'm who you asked for.
You're the sergeant? Okay.
I am the sergeant.
Are you his supervisor out there, if you don't mind?
Actually, we're equals.
Okay, so I'll just,
You picked a bad day.
I picked it bad. It was a bad day.
All the supervisors are in a supervisor training. Me and him are at today.
Okay.
So I'm the other supervisor on the
Okay, so
road.
another
I
day.
got it.
I've been asked to come up here and talk.
I appreciate your time coming up here. I do have the complaint form. What it was is that there's three things. There's the First Amendment protected activities. You have a case law called Smith v. Cumming. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Internet.
And then there's another one that just happened in 2018, which is Madonna versus Fernandez. It's where a gentleman was recording the police chief in his office, had the phone on the table, didn't tell him he was recording.
Right.
They charged him with that wiretap.
After 60
State attorney reversed it and says, no, if you're in the official capacity or duty, you have the ability to record any public official, whether it be again, even this lady over here talking. Sergeant out there says, I had to back off, in which that's where it restricted my First Amendment right, is that I had to back off because he says, If you're recording me without my permission, I'm going to arrest you for a felony. You can't do that. You cannot do that. I think we de-escalated, you guys de-escalated a little bit down there. All we do is we go around and we do First Amendment audits, we do HIPAA audits. We check and see if everything is good with most police departments. There's a form right there. Here, I'll leave it up here. So what this is just a form. I'll leave it up here in case you want it. I'll take it if you don't. But all we do is just go around and we check things. We do tours. I give informational tours about different departments. First thing I said when I walked up here was that you can press this button after hours and then you can get a dispatcher. It's like calling 911 when we push this button. And then next thing you know, we have a gentleman that's walking down the parking lot in a bike shirt, wouldn't identify himself. And if you don't mind, I won't put my hand all the way back there, but he had his hand behind his back in the middle of his waistband. And I said, who are you? What are you doing? And what's going on? I said, what's your name? I was trying to find out who he was. I think he came from the police department. Wouldn't identify himself. I confirmed that you guys are no longer CLEA accredited. And I just said, what are you doing? So if he's not going to talk to me, I'm not going to talk to him. The first thing you should do is at least identify yourself. It's in your policy to do so.
Right.
But the more troublesome thing is that felony that says that I'm threatening to be arrested for felony. So what do? I had to stop all my activities and walk away because I feel like he's going to arrest me. Whether it's guilty or not, or innocent or not, if I'm charged with it or not, it's stopping me from doing what I was doing.
Well, what he's referring to is, it actually came from a judge just a couple months ago when and it was my case. I was on a traffic court case, and a guy brought his phone and said, I have him saying this. And she's like, well, you can present it as evidence, but if you recorded his audio without his permission, that's a felony. That came from the judge at the courthouse.
All right, it's a local judge?
Yes.
So then that's where Smith v. Cumming and McDonough, those all went to the 11th Judicial Court of Appeals.
Right.
So that trumps that court's ruling.
Okay.
So that's why I say that. And
that's where he got that from.
Yeah, and that
Our local judge here from our court.
that local judge would be misinformed. I hate to
You
judge.
may want to go down there and educate them.
Do you remember the judge's name?
It was a female traffic judge.
Judge. I will. We'll probably go down maybe that way. We'll see if we can find it. But like I said, I appreciate your time. I definitely would, like some addressing on that. It's like I said, even.
Are you on the road today or?
No, Dave's in charge. And now there are 2 calls.
There's 2 calls, what?
Yeah, Anna's on one now, she's got one pending, Eric's on one, and he's got one pending. So can you hear now?
No, I don't want to just bring up to you guys be too conflicted. Especially it's like on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Don't work Friday, right? Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is because people are going to the beach. It's bad. Like when they say, it's like tourist stuff. Parked around. So we were there for like an hour and a half. And so anyway that could happen. Yeah, where the fire trucks are, where the fire trucks are supposed to be, they're running along that. Yeah, I just want to put out there for like
I thought Eric and Anna were here yesterday, but I did be wrong.
It was my court case.
Sounds like you won that site though.
Yes, yeah.
But like I say, with that, and unfortunately, I know there's always a disconnect from police and citizens, and that's hard because what we try to do is we try to show on our YouTube pages, just like this gentleman here and here, that that for 100% that there are some good places out there. This one's not a good place today. Like I went through the Volusia County Courthouse, all the way through it up to the sheriff's office, back down, tax officers. I said to them, I have a concealed permit on me, my weapon on me. I don't have anything on me now, just but I have a concealed permit on me. Am I okay to have it in the tax office here? And they're like, absolutely. We welcome it because you never know what's going to happen.
Right.
And I said, okay, thank you. They got a pass. I mean, so many people went and just wrote in letters. Thank you guys for respecting the First Amendment. This one was bad. And
Try going to the IRS office with that.
okay, we'll see if you get the call.
They won't let us off duty. They won't let us in the IRS office.
With a firearm?
With a firearm.
I don't know if it's one of the prohibited places.
It could
It's not.
be.
Yeah, it's federal now.
It's
I don't believe there's a preemption on it.
there's not a preemption on
They
that
won't
one.
even let a police officer off duty.
Is there a sign on it? Is there a sign up front?
Yeah,
Has to be cited with state statute or.
yeah, security guards will not even let an off-duty police officer in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Me, I do a lot of Second Amendment stuff.
Alright guys, closing it down. We've got about all the education that can be done here, which doesn't look like much. They didn't want to take the card, they didn't want to take the case law. They just wanted to say, if we see it on YouTube and I hear my voice, we'll do something then. Yeah, you'll laugh at yourself for being an idiot. Alright guys, we're out of here.